I'm actually moved by this project. I actually love the idea that you are trying to change the impression that the people have about refugees, or you would rather find out it yourself how it is like moving from your own country to another. And I see it as walking in the footsteps of the refugees, and I'm quite moved, and I love the idea that you are on this project to actually find out on your first hand about refugees.
It's something I would like to see our youth be able to do, to be able to maybe not so much the immigrant population, but even maybe that, but to be able to learn life experience of the journalism and the cameras, and to be able to have a project in which they themselves can immerse themselves in and realize that, you know, there are other things out there that they can bring home to them. And I feel, you know, that would apply also to our youth in Pennsylvania. But I'm sorry, but when I speak, I think only of my people, my youth at home and on the reservation, because that's what I'm used to. But I think that would also fit for our Pennsylvania youth, but especially for our youth on the reservation, to be able to experience something like this, you know, is something that would be able to help them see life other than how we live it, you know. So, but the going and walking in the steps of the immigrants is very important, because they are a people, and they're not just a statistic or a number. And I think, you know, you putting a face to that is going to help further that understanding, you know.
Ich finde das auch einfach gut, dass Leute sich damit beschäftigen. In meiner Gemeinde beschäftige ich mich auch mit Flüchtlingsarbeit, und ich meine, ja, ich finde es einfach gut, ja.
I'm very moved about this project, especially as young people that want to find out more about refugees. I believe strongly that no one wishes to be a refugee sometime in their life, and just the fact that you are willing to trace back and understand their situation, their current situation, what they are going through now as refugees, and what brought them to the point of going through the Mediterranean Sea to come over to Europe. I think that is a very bold, a very painful move as well, one can say, and that I just wish you God's grace and God's protection, and whatever you need on this journey that you really are about to take.
That kind of mixture of us, you know, it's like we got to sit down and talk, and to actually meet one another and introduce ourselves about our backgrounds and so on. But yeah, I found it really interesting, you know, to me actually meet people.
I think it's very, very important, like what you're doing, and it's very, very nice to see the perspective of the refugees and the hardships that they go through in order to just feel safe, and the fact that they might not even feel safe whenever they supposedly get to a safe space. So I think it'll help them and help German citizens to understand their plight and why it's important for them to be there.